And
You are now listening to the Wolves of Naptown podcast with your hosts, Madam Boss Lady and Starship West.
And we are back again, the Wolves of Naptown podcast. I am here with the wonderful Madam Boss Lady. Let's go ahead and clap it up here. I am the one, Starship West, and we are here bringing you another episode of all that Naptown stuff that you like here from the Wolves of Naptown. For those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, let me let you know that we are a show of Indianapolis natives, and what we want to do is we want to go ahead and talk about anything that be happening in the city, anything that's happening in the country, in the world, hell, even in space, whatever is going on. Whatever is going on out here, we're going to go ahead and talk about it, and we're going to go ahead and give you our view from a Naptown perspective, and we're going to take it one step further. Go ahead and put ourselves in those shoes or whatever scenario it is, and go ahead and tell you what we would do, how we would feel, what we would say, and whatever that scenario is. And sometimes, no, check that. All the time, it's great information, but sometimes it may be a little toxic and heavy for you. You know what I'm saying? If the shoe fits, wear it. All right. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and play my little disclaimer because, quite frankly, I forgot it. But I do want to let you know, it's like, hey, we are going to say some stuff. We're not trying to offend anybody. We are a podcast show that we're going to go ahead and speak our mind. It is parental advisory. You might hear me say some but we're not trying to offend anybody, okay? I'll play the disclaimer on the next show, but we'll go ahead and give you a break from that. Boss Lady, how are you doing today?
I'm good. What's going on?
I am doing great, just making sure our mics stay nice here. We're going to go ahead and fade out the music and go ahead and get started with the show.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's fade that on up out here. Let's go ahead and get that started here. All right, brand new episode of the Wolves of Naptown podcast. I want to go ahead and just start off. I already asked you how you doing, but do you have anything that, special weekend? In fact, how was your New Year's? Let's start there.
New Year's was regular. I fell asleep before the ball dropped like I always do. Shoot, in my older age, listen. I'm looking at Charlie Harper until I fall asleep. Yeah.
What's Charlie Harper?
That's a 2.5 Men.
Oh, 2.5 Men. Okay.
That's about 11:30.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, but his name is Harper on the show.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, so I watch that until I fall asleep, or sometimes the news. But yeah, that's who caught me this year. I didn't even. Well, I woke up just before the ball dropped.
Okay, all right.
And then I fell right back to sleep.
All right. So did you have like a little champagne moment or something?
Oh,
man,
my son ain't quite 21, so yeah, I had a little sparkling with him.
Oh, really? Wait a minute. How old is the son?
He's 19. We had sparkle.
You couldn't give him no champagne? You act like that was some hard
champagne.
Shoot,
where I'm getting it from? No.
I mean, hey,
he probably could have gave me some.
When it was time for some champagne, it didn't matter if I was 18, 17, or whatever. We got at least a glass of champagne.
Well, I didn't go get none, and we had sparkle, and that's what we had. Cause that's it.
Hey, I wouldn't have. Hey, it would have been all right with the sparkling grape juice.
Yeah, he's good with that. He was cool.
I'd have been there. That stuff is good. Sometimes, just truth be told, sometimes I just break out a bottle like, oh, you got it on sale? Yeah, let me go ahead. It's gonna be fire. Hey, Martinelli's too. Oh man, that mug be fire,
yeah,
man.
That's all I got.
That mug be fire.
I'm sure he probably drink in college, but I didn't have it for him this time. Like I told you, I was asleep. We got up, did our little toast, and went back to sleep.
I will tell you something. My introverted, I was almost going to do what I normally do, which is kind of just do things myself. When, ball drop, turn on one of those little local stations, have a little sip of something, you know what I'm saying? A little something lit up or whatever. And then, it's just, hey, new year, new day, back to normal. This beer you got me, man. Man, you want to over belch. Let me just stop before I just over there burp all over America right now. But this year, and it's crazy though, because I have whenever I can't make a decision, I have a random wheel app on my phone. All right.
Okay.
And so literally it's like, okay, I can either do one of two or three things and I don't know what to do. I go ahead and I spin that wheel. And so there was stay home, go over one family member's house or go over to my uncle's house, on the off chance that they might have, a big get together. One of those three things. I couldn't figure out what to do. Someone had just spun the wheel and it was like, all right, go kick it with fam. All right. All right. So I go.
Will wouldn't have said that.
Will wouldn't have said that. He said kicking in the fan wouldn't have been an option on the wheel. It was not even an option. But I was like, and I'm glad it came up because it was one of those things. It was kind of like God was like, you know what, man, you need to go ahead, not spend the time by yourself and go spend it with the family. Because I called and I was like, hey, Uncle, he didn't pick up, and I was like, okay, well, man, it means I'm staying home. And he called me back and half hour later, oh yeah, you can go ahead and over there. I just had to go do something at the church, but yeah, we got a bunch of people over there. Man, I went over there. Oh yeah, they had a party.
Really?
I was like, I didn't know. It's like you really just made it seem like it wasn't nothing going on here. But it's like, oh man, y'all had a party. Like, shoot, you downstairs, man. They had tables, man, with the New Year, you know what I'm saying, dressing and stuff on the tables and stuff. Okay. Food. They had more food, for New Year's than they had for Christmas. I was like, dang.
Expecting you for Christmas.
And everybody was bringing it. Everybody was bringing food. I was like, man, they had B-dubs, man. Somebody made some pasta, man. There's a whole bunch of candy for the kids, man. Yeah, they had a bunch of, there's a bunch of kids and adults there. So obviously they had the sparkling grape for the kids. They had the champagne for us, Somebody made Jell-O shots. So they have like 2 big trays of Jell-O shots. They were getting up for New Year's. I'm telling you, they getting up playing Pictionary or some type of games or whatever. Man, it was a full house. I was like, okay, I low key stepped into a party.
And that's like, your uncle and them, so they was doing it liver than I was because I was I was knocked out.
My uncle was like, hey, this is a party for one of the little ones. So it was like, hey, I'm just kind of just like here, partaking. Hey, but yeah, lots of alcohol, lots of food. Like the food was crazy. I wasn't expecting all that food.
That's what's up though.
And he too. So it's like, oh, I remember it might be some food left. I come there, yeah, man. It's like
a spread,
6 buckets of BW3 wings, man. And the food kept coming, man. It's like somebody bought like 2 big family trays of sushi, from Kroger or whatnot. And I'm like, damn, okay. And obviously my uncle got, the bourbon and the whiskey and the tequila and all that. So
y'all was getting lit.
Hey, we was getting lit. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Like if I knew that a New Year's thing was going to go off like that with family, shoot, sign me up every year.
You wouldn't have had to spin the wheel.
I wouldn't have had to spin the wheel, but I would have been just as fine at the crib, just doing my own thing like I've done many years. But I am glad that, I went.
Up.
I'm glad I went. It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. Not you.
It was good.
But you know what? You already have a family. You know what I'm saying? You live with your family. You know what I'm saying? I live with myself. So I have to get up and go see the family. You know what I mean? Y'all decide y'all want to do anything, hey, that's cool.
It's all 3 of us.
Hey, y'all got technology, man. You can get the other ones on the, FaceTime or whatever.
Okay, like I said, what is it? Dick Clark, Rockin' Eve. I had that and Sparkle, and I was back asleep.
You were back asleep.
That's it.
All right. So let's go ahead. Let's get into some of our topics here. And I'm trying my best here for some of you out there and don't just want to just listen to the show
now.
The show is good. Just listen to it and enjoy the show. Stop getting on me like, oh, we don't talk enough about stuff from happening in Naptown. Well, guess what, man? The city is called Naptown. Your mother is sleeping on us. So hey,
you sound a little angry.
Hey, but I live in Naptown. Hey,
right, call it.
All right, though, but for real. And not to really talk about politics, right? So we're not talking about no election anything. We're not even talking about Trump. We're talking about, weekend at Bernie's Biden, right? We're talking about weekend at Bernie's Biden.
Some people just rude.
Rude. Man. Some people are just rude to the hey, I did not get my student loans forgiven, so yeah, Biden, get the.
Let that man do his thing.
Before I go in, man, about how long do you think this dude got, man, once he finally got office? Man, I say maybe a couple years, man, before he kicked the bucket.
You give him years?
Okay.
Oh.
He about to go out as soon as
the way I probably, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why they trying
to to natural causes, everybody.
Of course, natural causes.
It's a natural
Of course. They're going to drink some sparkle and pass out forever. No, but honestly, they the same age, if you ask me. And people are like, he's too old. I'm like, they're the same age.
Well,
So
Biden is, I think, about 4 years older than Trump.
and what's that?
You know what I'm saying?
In Trump years.
Zero.
That's zero. They both old.
Well, I will say this, Trump, at least he's, I don't know, charismatic enough to try and hide the fact that he's probably just almost as senile as Trump, as Biden is.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the... Don't play with me.
I mean, but that's not Trump being stupid. Like, Trump knows that his fan base love that shit.
No,
His fans,
Trump was dead serious. Stop the games.
Hey,
He
man.
was dead serious. Come on now.
He
That was some slow
knows that the red hats, man, they eat that up, literally.
because they geriatric too.
Geriatric.
They are too. You seen it all over TikTok. Everybody slow.
Oh my goodness.
Even moving.
Oh my goodness. But that's crazy though, because everybody thought that, how old Biden is. Like, when Trump finishes or gets close to finishing this next term, he's going to be about the same age. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be in his 80s. And that's a whole nother thing about why we have these ancient people that should be enjoying the last few years of their life. We have these people who are going to have the most stressful, job in the world.
That's on us because we shouldn't even. Nobody in their 70s should even be able to run. They shouldn't.
It should be a rule.
It should.
It should be a rule. If you think about it, America,
35 to 60.
65 is the normal retirement age.
That's it.
65.
And that goes for the presidency.
65. And you
Not
got
80
you got an 80-year-old president right now, and you got someone who's 2 years away from being 80. And
who got time? And this is us as a country. This is the best we could do. Stop it. Anyway, back to Biden. Back to Weekend at Bernie's here. So, and I guess this is a thing that presidents do as they getting ready to leave office. Biden has either commuted the sentences or pardoned about 1,500 people. 1,500 people in the past month or so. Like a whole bunch of people. And it's kind of like, wow. People was getting mad at Trump for getting rid of Lil Wayne's sentence, Yeah, he did that the last time, didn't he?
Getting Kodak Black off of the stuff that he had going on, man. But, Biden, and, I put it like this. He pardoned his son. I ain't going to be mad. Hey, I probably would have did the same shit. Even if my son was wrong as shit, I'm sorry. Hey. Guess what? I'm the president.
I'm not mad at
Come on out
Trump
here.
or Biden. I understand that 100%.
All right. But, since we are a Naptown show, why am I talking about this? Because I want you to listen to a couple of people that he pardoned. And I just want to see if you think this is fair. All right. So one of the people that he pardoned his name is Robert James Jr. James Jr., should I say. And he's a former Indiana pastor, right? And about a few years ago, he got popped for essentially operating a spice ring. Now, for those of y'all who don't remember what spice is, it's that synthetic weed that used to be in the news a lot. You get it from the gas stations or whatever. It's just kind of like, oh, it's not weed, but you can still get high off of that. So you got this Indianapolis pastor, right, that is setting up a spice ring, had officers in his church, actually working to create this stuff, making almost $3 million, and rightfully so, his ass went to jail. Because there are some people that were like getting sick and dying off of that spice. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, but he had 11 and a half year sentence. He should have stayed in jail to about at least the end of 2028. But for some reason, Biden's like, you know what? Spice dealer, you can go ahead and come up out of jail. There's another one. Oh, it gets even better.
Let's hear it.
All right. So there's another person by the name of James Burkhart. Now, he was a former American Senior Communities CEO, here in Indianapolis, right? And he was popped for essentially being part of a scam that involves nursing homes owned by Marion County Public Health System. Pretty much a fraud scheme that netted about $19.4 million. $19.4 million defrauding people. Like, I'm not sure exactly how the fraud was happening, but you're talking about nursing homes and you are the CEO of, of this type of deal. Wasn't there a CEO that just got murdered?
Whoa. Okay,
Wait a
you
minute.
crossing too many lines.
Wait, no. I just want to paint the picture here. I mean, there was a CEO that just got murdered here for what? I guess he didn't really do anything wrong, but what he represented, his healthcare company, somebody just, got tired of it and popped his ass. Yeah, we're probably not going to talk too much about that. I just want to bring this up. It's like, man, these CEOs, they have too much power. But read it back here to this. So you got two Indiana businesses or two Indiana people here that was running illegal businesses, defrauding people, getting pardoned by the president. Now, I don't hear about a whole lot of, people that are in jail for, ridiculous drug charges, especially marijuana, now that marijuana is, legalized pretty much in half the country. And I hearing a whole lot about that. But why did they let these people go? Well, I don't know about the first one, but I know James Burkhart, what they suspect is that he made a bunch of campaign contributions.
Oh, okay.
A bunch of campaign
with
contributions.
The stolen money.
With money he had access to, probably stolen money with money, and he was smart because he contributed heavily to both parties, both Republican and Democrat. So one of y'all get me out of jail, right? and it worked. So he got his sentence commuted and whatnot. But don't you think that's just crazy, man? It's like you see an outgoing president, and it's like all these, and they're all white, just so we know. I mean, you probably think because they're selling drugs, we talking about some black folks. Nope, they're white. No, they're white. Just so we know.
Savage, for real.
No, just so we know. Do you think that's fair? I mean, for a president to do that, I mean, they were rightfully convicted, Tiara.
Okay, but I mean, when I hear something like this, I literally just think, what's fair in 2025 now? Well, what was fair in 2024? The whole election campaign was garbage. The back and forth, half the country split with the other half. Did you not expect this to happen?
I mean, it's not that we're not expected to happen. It's just like, but is it fair though? I mean,
of course it's not fair. Of course it's not fair. But if you think for a minute, it's not going to be a whole lot more pardons coming up.
Oh, we already said yeah.
Yeah. So you just doing your bit, and I don't know what you're getting out of it. Who knows? You probably made the deal. We ain't gonna never know what the deal is. But you got your payoff, and now you got to do your due. And who gonna say something to you? You already at the bottom of the polls. You already, zero respect. I
mean, he's on his way out. I mean, technically, he's the president. He can do whatever he wants to do.
Exactly.
He already lost. He already bowed out. So yeah. I mean, that's what I need to do. I need to damn near save up my money so I can donate about good $10 million to both parties. That way, if I get popped, hey man.
How about get popped and then figure out the money? Because you ain't really do nothing to get popped.
I ain't been doing nothing to get, but sometimes people will pop you without doing anything.
Yeah, you ain't in
and
that
I'm not trying to be on no Diddy or no Jigga. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying that don't apply to you. But it's true what you're saying. It's like all of this is for what? There's a gain somewhere because he's not doing it just for and giggles. It's a
payback. It's a payback. Yeah.
So I don't know what it is. Is it fair? Absolutely not. But am I mad at it? No, because all of this political crap is 100% crap. It really is. It's like they can't say anything in 2025 that I wouldn't just be like, oh my God, really? Mm-hmm. It's all going to be bull crap.
I feel you.
Because that's what we done lowered ourselves to. Garbage.
I feel you. Lowered ourselves to garbage. Oh,
for
my
real.
goodness.
Like, think about it. I've never seen in the former years it's just trash. You can expect the unexpected, which people think is really good. Oh, this is different. This is shaking it up. Why would you want your government to be shaken up like this?
That's true.
Just doing, the crazy stuff. I'm good off of that. Like,
That's
I'm
true.
at the point now where y'all can do all the shaking up y'all want. I'm about to give me a small little corner in a little tiny town and mind my business until all y'all done doing y'all dumb crap. I'm cool.
Well, then let me ask you this. Well, let's go. I want to get into the question here. So let's just say we've elected President Boss Lady, right? We've elected President Boss Lady. Now, as a president, do you see yourself maybe pardoning anybody for whatever reason? Do you see yourself pardoning anybody? And if you were president, is there somebody that's in jail right now that you would pardon?
Well, first of all, I don't know who's in jail. If you in jail, that ain't none of my business.
None of your business.
And if I'm the president, that still ain't gonna be my business. Like, it has to be a reason, if my immediate family or whoever I'm dealing with if they're in jail, I'll probably care.
Yeah.
But why would I care to pardon? That's not even my job description.
I feel you.
So that's how I sit with it.
I feel you.
I don't have a reason to go into that. You writing letters, letting me know. I'm like, listen, that's not my pay grade.
But what if they contributed to like your campaign?
I feel like that doesn't have anything to do with me.
Does it have anything to do with you?
No,
Okay.
I don't. I just don't. That's just not how I operate. But I'm not a politician.
Okay.
I don't see the buy off.
Okay.
I feel like that should be handled elsewhere.
Okay.
That's just me.
All right. So they're not going to show up, with the classic Cadillac or the Bugatti or whatever,
But I'm saying, so if they contribute like that and then I lose and they don't get what they want, then what do I got to give it back?
But you're already the president. You in there.
Okay.
You're in there. And maybe they've already contributed to your campaign. Maybe you didn't know about it, but like, hey, here's the receipts, man. I put $20 million in your books. You know what I'm saying?
We have to make that arrangement before. Hold up.
He's like,
hold up. No.
Hey, sometimes it don't happen like that. Sometimes it happen like, hey,
that's
man.
Why I'm not a politician.
Put $20 million on your books.
That's
President boss lady, man. I need to get out.
No.
I need to get out. Sometime while you in office, I need to get out.
You should have rooted for the other guy.
You should have rooted for the other guy. They probably did. They probably. If
you put 50-50, then you gamble wrong.
Gamble wrong.
I can't help you. I'm not doing.
Then they're gonna put the whole wop to get you up out of there.
All I know is I'm not great. That's not what I do. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
I feel you. I mean,
you think you would?
Well, yeah. Let's talk about what Starship West would do. All right. So, I mean, if I was a president, right? You know what? Since I have seen presidents, not just these last two, but even Obama, like they all seem to pardon somebody coming out of office. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look and see, is there anybody from the crew that then got stupid? Anybody from the crew that got stupid and need to come up out of jail? And trust and believe, you're gonna owe me a favor. You're gonna owe me some favors. Don't think you get out of jail just because.
I don't. You owe
me some favors. So that's gonna be one. I might do that because that's what presidents do apparently. I want to rock the boat. So yeah. Now anything else, I would seriously consider, as far as nonviolent, like if you some reason back in the 80s got popped for having like a joint on you, and for some reason you were in some racist town, they'd say, all right, you got to spend 30 years in jail for having a joint on you. Go ahead and come up out of jail.
Yeah, I feel like that should have been done first. Whenever you made the first state legal, I feel like it should have been done all across the country because that's now a minor. That's like having alcohol.
Well, the slippery slope about that is that it's illegal federally. So I guess it all depends on really how you're getting popped. If you got popped on a state level, yeah, let them go. But if it's a federal level,
people for a joint.
Yeah, no, I feel you. You shouldn't be.
Come on with that.
But that's why, as president, I would go ahead and be like, you know what? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like, yo.
Okay. I feel that. However, is that I thought I had presidential stuff to mess with. I don't feel like I should have to go. Shouldn't it be like the officer or the secretary? Let that be somebody else's fault. Let somebody else have to clean that up. Why would it have to be me?
Because you are the president. That's why if somebody's getting off a death row here in Indiana, you got to go speak to the governor. You know what I'm saying? Can't anybody else lower than that. So from a federal aspect, yeah, it's got to be the president. You got to make that call.
That's why I'm not the president. That to me just seems like I
wouldn't be able to say, hell no, leave that in jail. What the fuck's wrong with y'all?
I'm not gonna be, because that to me, I just feel like, what are we even talking about this for? I got so many other things to worry about.
Yeah.
Somebody else got to worry about that.
But it's always something, and I assume a lot of these have to do with money.
Okay.
And if not even money for Biden, money for the Democrats, money for the campaign.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, to me, that's really similar. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's really similar to police being paid off.
Yeah.
That makes a little more sense in my head because I don't know what presidents, like their whole order of whatever. So if you were a cop in the same scenario, not necessarily getting nobody out, but taking bribes or whatever, isn't that like the same thing?
It could be the same thing. The only thing is different is like, shoot, since he's the president, hey, man, ain't nobody saying nothing.
Well, if I was a cop, I ain't saying nothing. I'm telling you now.
The cop could still, depending on who finds out, could still get popped for taking that bribe.
I don't listen, and I will get popped and be happy with it. Because if I was a cop today, I'm taking bribes. You can buy me if I was a cop.
Hey,
that's just
look
it.
The other way. Hey, man, you didn't have to. Let me not say that. Let me not say we'll redact that here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be seeing some stuff, man. You're breaking the law right in front of the police. It ain't doing shit. Go ahead, Tia.
And all they saying is like, I didn't see it. That's
You didn't see it. Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna be like, did you see that? I didn't see nothing.
I just temporarily went blind.
I didn't see anything.
Right there.
As soon
as he put the balloon up to his mouth, I just went blind. I don't even know what the hell happened, man.
That's crazy.
And I gave my sight back, man, as soon as he went away. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well,
wow.
That was a little too,
So Tierra's like, look, you gotta stay in jail.
I mean,
Wes is negotiable. I mean, it depends on what am I getting out of this.
And I mean, that's true.
If I let you go, what am I getting out of it?
But I don't like the fact that I contributed to your campaign, and then later on, like, hey, what about that favor? And I'm like, we ain't agreeing on no favor. So I feel like I don't know what you're talking about. They'll be like, oh no, get her out of here.
I mean, Tierra, that is kind of legal. It's like they can't just come out and be like, yeah, man, I'm about to give you $20 million for your campaign. You need to get me out of jail. So they can't do that. When they come to you like, yeah, man, I donated X number of dollars, you know what time it is.
Okay, well,
you sitting there in jail, they talk about, man, I gave you $20 million, you in jail. Oh, you want to get out, huh? Okay. You're trying to get out of jail, huh?
What I feel is that they know the game. Yeah. If it was me, I'd be like, what you talking about? I just wouldn't be able to. I'd be like, listen, call somebody else. That's not my jurisdiction.
Oh my goodness. All right.
I don't know that's what you do. I would like to know before you go through all this, and then I'd have to agree to it.
So you turned it down $20 million. I'm like, look, man.
I don't even know that's what you did until after the deed was done. That's what you said. That's the part I don't like.
All right.
Now, yeah, I can be bought. I just told you that, but I want to know what I'm signing up for.
See, Tierra's going to take the petty cop change, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm taking...
But you ain't taking the millions for being president.
I'm taking the millions only if I know what I'm signing up for. Can I write this check?
He said, I write this check?
If I don't think that I can make it look good to get you out, I'm not great sign up for that just because you signed me up. I don't like that. So catch me on another list. Oh, slap me a note under the door. Something I don't know.
Under the door. Oh,
I don't want to be no parts of. I didn't know about it. I gotta know.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's a little technical, but
that's what's up. That's what's up. I can rock with that. That's a good one. You got anything else, man? You wanted to drop on us, man, on this topic?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Oh my goodness. Tierra's like, let's move on, right? Let's move on. All right.
I'm not a part of it.
I got you. That's good. I like that. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the part of the show. We're going to take a little bit of break and get petty about something. We get petty about something. Now, I'm gonna throw it to you, Tierra. Do you have anything that you want to get petty on in this show?
Not right now.
Not right now.
But I'm waiting on your petty because you be having some good ones.
Hey, and I just be coming off the dome because I live here in Indianapolis. As you can just wake up and just be petty. You can just
it ain't got nothing to do with Indianapolis. Everybody wake up petty sometime.
Man. I tell you, man, sometimes, man, being on social media is just crazy, man. I'm just going to tell you like that, man. And in fact, I feel like there's probably some accounts I'm going to just deactivate for a little bit because it's just kind of like, man, it's just ridiculous, man.
What done happened?
Have you ever had a scenario, Tierra, where you just felt like, okay, you may have been beefing with somebody, right?
No.
You may be beefing with somebody and, you're trying to do it privately. Right. But then it's like, and you may not have this experience because I'll be on social media a lot more due to my businesses. I have to be there.
Okay.
But have you ever had a scenario to where somebody may have been like, you've had an argument, you're beefing with them, and then they start just kind of doing weird stuff on the internet, knowing that you're going to see it? Doing weird shit, like maybe posting like weird memes that just be like, hey, only real ones can, only real ones can be in my circle. If you ain't real, then I ain't talking with you. Some shit like that.
I don't recall being beefy like that. I don't.
You know what I'm saying? No. Or they'll do something like this. So, they'll be extra chummy, like real loud and belligerent about showing love for somebody that.
Oh, buckets and yeah.
Showing love for somebody, like, and it'd be like, okay, you talking to somebody and y'all cool like this, and there's another friend that they got, and they just like, oh, they always doing this. They always doing like, man, I feel like they, low key talking about me doing this or try, make fun of me. You know what I mean?
No.
Then you and that friend fall out. Then all of a sudden, the person they just got finished talking shit about, now they best friends. Now, every time you go on there, every now and then there's some post that's like, hey, you're just so great. I'm so proud of you. I'm thinking to myself, you just got finished telling me that you was damn near upset that this person keeps on posting positive affirmations about themselves, but now that you and I are beefing, all of a sudden, this person is the best thing since sliced bread.
No, I don't listen.
You know what? Have you ever experienced some shit like that?
I have not.
Now, full disclaimer, sometimes I have been known to sub somebody too. You know, it just is what it is. I mean, I've been known to do, but very rarely. Normally it's after a breakup. I just can't help it. I have to say,
I don't have no breakups.
I have to say one thing, well, you happily married. So, I mean, hey.
So that might be why I haven't experienced that. But do tell.
But, you know, I mean, this had nothing to do with being married. It's just kind of like, you know, I just get tired. It's just like, man, why? Like, why? Why in the fuck are we doing this? I am close to being 50, y'all. Most of the friends that I have are close to being 50. Would you imagine 50-year-olds are doing the same thing? It's y'all, you know, what's it? Gen Z or Gen Y, wherever the fuck. What is it? Gen Z? I guess Gen Z, yeah. Because Y
that's
is
the 20-year-olds, ain't it?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, what happened to us being able to really call and talk to each other and just really hammer shit out? Well, I mean, what happened to that?
No.
And for those of you who don't know, it's like, well, Wes, why aren't you doing that? Because some don't want to pick up the phone. Some people would rather post memes and sub you rather than pick up the phone or reply to a text and try and work it out.
Wow. I mean, who knew? I mean, that's a real thing.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
That's crazy.
That's a real thing.
So did y'all argue?
I mean, well, I'm not gonna get too personal.
Okay.
I mean, I've kind of got a little personal, but I ain't gonna go flesh out details. But I mean, there was a little bit of an argument. But you know, if you've known somebody for a long time, I mean, come on. Honestly, if you're gonna be my friend, you know, we got to be able to hash it out and disagree without having to be enemies. You know what I mean? We should be able to disagree, sleep on it, come back the next day. You know what? I'm still mad about that. Hey, you want to get something to eat? You know, maybe we might, you know, feel better about it. You know what I'm saying? Get something to eat, get something to drink or whatever. Like, that's what it should be. Like, I hate being on pins and needles with somebody where I feel like that if I defend myself, you know what I'm saying, with any type of vigor, that I don't get to talk to this person for the next year whenever they feel like they can, you know what I'm saying, calm down enough. Or whenever they feel like the person that they're in love with right now all of a sudden goes left on them. Now it's like, now all of a sudden they're liking posts that I posted like 2 weeks ago and like, hey, how are you doing? You want to come over?
That's when you just drop the friendship. Because that's too petty. I'm not going to do all that.
Oh, my goodness. I'm not going to be able
to do it.
Oh,
that's crazy. I mean, and it's crazy that you even going through that. Like, we too old for that. Period.
Right. You know, and this is, I guess the ball is in my court, right? Because just like you said, it could be just, hey, peace, deuces, I'm out, we ain't dealing with it.
Because that's a petty way. I mean, at this big age, I feel like if we ain't gonna deal with it no better than this, then what do we have to talk about from now on?
Right,
ever.
Right.
So you really better than me, because I'd be like, all right, so you ain't answering the phone?
And most people I would just cut off, you know what I'm saying? But there are a few that you just invest in. You're just like, man, all right, I'm just giving you multiple chances. Let me come up with a reason to give you yet another chance. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean. I'm not doing all
cut
that.
Somebody off like a machete, but this straight up. But
now
here I
feel
am.
you though. I do feel you, but for me, I honestly have gotten to the point where it's just like, look, that's it for me. I mean, you know, I went through my whole hiatus of 2 years with my people, and I was like, all right, now you out of my system. So when you come back, I ain't got nothing for that.
Right.
So once if you wait long enough to be out of my system, we pretty much gonna be done.
Yeah, that's true.
So
and people try me. I mean, there are people that won't have gone years without talking to me, you know, and then try me, you know, and you know, and I have to. Because there are some people that I'll do the same way. You know, be like, look, man, I ain't about to say we ain't friends no more, but honestly, if you're not talking to me good, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to take that. There was somebody that, hey, man, I took 3 years off. And I was like, I was so happy I was able to take 3 years off. And I was like, oh, it's time to finally come back. Because, you know, man, Tara, sometimes you love people, but you know that they are just not good in certain areas.
Okay.
And you kind of got to, all right, you know what? I'm not going to get rid of you. We're going to come back together. We can hang out and stuff.
You're right.
But distance stay 6 feet, proverbially like straight up. And it's just like, I need to see where you're coming from because.
So do you never back as close as you were?
It depends on what you've done. If you've done any snake shit, if you've been unloyal, if you lied to me, you know what I'm saying? If you've taken my money, you know what I'm saying? If you've been, saying about me behind my back, and then it gets back to me, you know what I'm saying? Then no, I can't really get on that same level with you. If we just had an argument between us and it was just between us and we had a chance to like, all right, I want to just drop it and be dead. I think in that aspect, I can try to get back to where it was when it was really good. But there's some things like being lied to, loyalty issues, betrayal, stealing my money, wasting my energy. Nah, we good. We can't get back there. And it depends because some of these people that I have beef with, they're very talented, and I had an epiphany that when you live in a city like Naptown, where literally 99.999% of is shady as.
Okay.
For real. It is like you cut off all the shady people. Who you gonna talk to?
Yourself.
You're not gonna be able to drive nowhere. You ain't gonna be able to get no Uber. You ain't gonna be able to eat nowhere. You ain't gonna be able to pay. I mean, shit. You got to deal with a snake. You gotta become a snake charmer out here. You gotta become a snake charmer out here and learn how to deal with a without getting bit.
Right now, you really live right now.
I mean, real talk, man. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you.
Wow.
Hey, straight up, man. Come here, man. Check this out. When you're dealing with a snake, just make sure that no matter what form that snake comes in, a snake can shed its skin multiple times, and guess what? It's still going to be a snake. Wow. It's still going to be a snake. And when you're living in a city full of snakes, you damn near got to be a snake charmer. And what I mean by that is that you got to understand what you're dealing with in every aspect.
You in this, bro.
You got to understand what you're dealing with. When you see a snake charmer, that snake charmer knows that snake has the ability to bite them. But they go ahead and they still work together. They still getting money because that snake charmer knows I got to grab this by the neck and put my thumb on his head so he doesn't move around and fuck with me. And sometimes you got to grab, not actually, but don't do it.
Yeah, you in it, all right.
No,
you in it.
Not actually. But sometimes you got to grab by the mental neck and just let them know it's like, hey, I know who you are. You're not going to play with me. But, unfortunately, I have to do business with you for whatever reason.
Right.
Just know that I see you. Know that my hand is on your neck, my thumb is on your head, and my other hand is on my. So understand that.
Whoa. This man is in it. Oh my God.
For real.
Wow.
So understand that. And let's hope you don't have to see the other hand.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm just saying, man. Just
people be playing with you.
Hey, for real.
Treating you like a game.
City full of snakes. Tara, how the f did I even get here talking about snakes? Well, I was talking about being subbed on social media or something like that. I think that's where I was at. But that's cool. We're done with that. We're talking about these Naptown snakes up in here, man. Naptown.
Yeah,
Tara, now I know you laughing, but you know.
I know, but you in it. Like you in a whole spiral. You in savage mode. You ready to pull out the You on the
Hey man, for
you
real.
in it, boy. Ooh.
People at Naptown, watch yourself. Watch your front, watch your back, watch your sides. You know what I mean? Watch it all. I'm telling you.
You double down.
You got to be a snake charmer. You got to have your hand on a neck and your thumb on their head.
This man is in it.
Hey.
Look, I hope y'all make up.
Have I inspired you?
I hope y'all become friends.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry. No.
Now I gotta know who this. Now I'm good.
No. And the thing about it is, say no. We gonna keep all the details and stuff for ourselves. Don't worry about it because that's who I am. Mm-hmm. But reality is just like, yo, man, we got to do better in 2025. In 2025, I think it's just time. In many years, people have said this. I think it's just time to really just focus on just elevating yourself.
That's it. 100%.
Focus on elevating yourself.
100%.
Like I'm fitting to go ahead. Like there's gonna be some social media. Like one of my social media profiles is going down. not deleted, but just going down because I need to focus on the business. I want to focus on the Wolves of Naptown.
Mm-hmm.
I want to focus on SVM, Scorpio Vision Media. That's my company, if you don't know. Scorpio Vision Media,
right
LLC.
there.
Oh, yeah. It's real. Look it up. Oh, it's real.
Just like that.
I want to focus on, my the Starship West, saying venue reviews, concert reviews, man. I got a whole cruise that I've been waiting to put content out, I just haven't done it because, low key, sometimes I just be going back and just checking on my friends and seeing if, if it's come out the doghouse yet or whatever.
That's a lot.
I'm surprised here. I'm glad that you don't have to deal with that, man. But
I really don't. Not especially not on social media and all the little back and forth because my circle's so little.
Man. I think my circle has gotten little to where it's damn near just me. And I'm at the point I need to start auditioning. Like I told one of my friends, I'm like, man, I damn near got to start meeting people again. That sucks, man.
That's exactly what I plan on doing.
I don't want to do that, man, but I got to.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't move by yourself. You can move,
and
you do a lot. But
and the people that you know now are just not making the cut. So you have to do something different. And that's pretty much where you should be. Like if they're not going, if it's got to be a back and forth like this, just move on to the next one.
I like what you said as far as the people that I know now not making the cut. You gonna pick that up, Tiara?
You no, they are. I just got done saying I'm doing.
You just got saying do that, right? Okay,
that's my people.
All right, hey, say, hey, I've had that happen to me before. Just so we know, just getting a business. I don't even know if it's business. It's getting a call right now, but she's not answering. If you can see, she's looking down at the phone.
I'm just checking who it is. I'm busy, and I just told you I was busy. It's crazy,
man. But damn, I didn't forgot what the hell I was gonna say. See, look,
you talking about me? Let it distract you.
That's all good.
Lord have mercy.
That's all good. Yeah, I'll pick it up at some point, whatever. But just you understood what the petty was. I done said all the snapshots or whatever. When you listen to this, yes, Weston went off and went on another one of his rants. All right. Damn. Since I can't remember exactly where I was going to go to, Boss said, you got anything?
Well, you said that you like what I said. You said, I like that you said that. I don't.
Oh, yeah. So what I've realized is that, there's a lot of people that know you from when you either A, weren't doing anything, or when you were just happy, maybe going to work, working a job. It's like you were on the same level as a lot of the people, or let me just internalize it, on the same level as a lot of the people that are treating me like shit right now. And, and now that I've got the podcast, now that I'm helping other people with their podcast, now that I'm doing all these things, I've noticed that some people, I don't know if they just don't understand what I'm doing, or they feel like I'm having a midlife crisis, or I'm just going off the deep end. It's just like, I thought that you were trying to save up, for a house. And it's like, here, now you're doing all this other stuff. I'm just like, because I realize that it's like, after I get the house, I still need to, pay the mortgage. I still got a bunch of bills I got to pay. So I got to, my game plan's got to be more than just obtaining one piece of property. I mean, I need to be able to put myself in a scenario to where I can get whatever I want and, and get that shit.
I'm feeling you, and here's where I feel with this.
Okay, go for it.
That ain't none of their business. I'm doing what I do, and either you in or you out. Like, I'm not about to explain what I'm doing to you so that you understand anything. Let's start with that. And if you don't understand, let me go on and scoot you out the way so you ain't got to fall off.
True.
You can get the hell up out of here.
True.
That's dumb.
True.
Why wouldn't I be able to do this and that?
Right.
Yeah. So
and do it on my own time and do it in the order that I want to do it.
How I want to, because it has nothing to do with you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you better than me, because all the people who I used to know like that, we no longer associate, because you're not in my. Not to put them down, but we ain't in the same. We not the same.
And then a little bit of it's kind of heartbreaking, because a lot of times
it is.
When you start making that leap to try and do things differently other than just go clock in at somebody else's job and make somebody else rich, they kind of look at you and like since they don't understand, it's like they're afraid of you, and they low key start all all the beginning stuff you're doing is little. It's like, oh, you got your little show, your little podcast, your little this. you know how people try to belittle what you're doing, where they don't understand. They feel like you should be doing something else with your life, or
and
whatever.
That's your sign to say we have outgrown each other. This is not something that if you're not coming up with me, I'm going to leave you where you at and just move on because I'm not explaining none of this to you. If I feel obligated to explain it to you and you still have something to say, we already unmatched. I got to let you go.
Let me ask you something, Tara. And I already know that you don't have to deal with this, but there are times where either I've felt like or I've seen other people do this to where it's like they give you warnings. It's like, look, man, you're treating me like this. You're treating me like now, look, I should just go on ahead and just leave you where you at and go do my own thing. If you don't act up, I'm letting you know that this might happen. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you're still my friend or whatever, I need you to really start behaving like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And most of the time they pretend like, oh, you ain't talking to me or, most of the time they never heed the warning.
Right. But I think they don't heed the warning because they don't understand what you're saying even when you say it. I mean, how many people really come to you directly and say, that fire is hot, don't put your hand on it? A lot of people don't understand what you're saying. They don't understand that you're about to level up. They don't understand that you're making different moves. They don't get it because they're not making no moves. And at this point, it's just like, listen, I'm telling you, this is how I'm moving these days. And you're like, oh, that's crazy. That's dumb. Like, why would you do that? If it's not for you, then you stay where you at. We can still be high and by, but I'm not about to drag you through this and try to get an understanding from you about what I'm doing. I already know what I'm doing. I'm giving you the outline of what I'm doing. You ain't got to know all the ins and outs. If you still here for that, okay. But if you're not, move on.
Right.
Because that's the reason why people are at different levels right now. And I feel like a lot of times they're just not ready. So if you drag them along, then that's them pulling you down. This is my opinion. I don't know who we talking about, but if you explain it to them and they here for the ride, okay. But if they're not, it's like, hey, this ain't gonna work.
Right.
That's how it is to me. I mean, because too many times I've tried in the past to, I don't want to leave nobody behind, and yeah, they not ready, and they're gonna drag you down.
Right. I mean, somebody said this. It's like not everybody can go. Right.
That's it.
Not everybody can go. Wow.
And they don't have the desire to go anyway. They stuck in what they are. You've seen people who get older and they just really like, I ain't gonna quit this job. I've been working here since I was 30, 40 years. They stuck in that mindset. They don't understand the concept of making bigger, better moves and more money. They just don't have it in them.
And I keep seeing these, memes online where they talk about some of these older people that got their start after they hit 40
and 50. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And 50 too. Like the dude, like the Colonel Sanders, you know what I'm saying? He ended up stealing that recipe for whatever that black person was for the chicken, right. But started KFC in his 60s. He ended up selling. We sold it. I think after about 8 to 10 years for like $2 million, and I think a couple years later, whoever he sold it to sold it again for like $240 million. So
FUBU, Jay-Z.
Hey,
goes all over like that.
They go all over, but all these women don't give up. You know what I mean? It's like this. If you're in the mindset that you're just thinking about retirement and you're just going to work for the same person, if you enjoy your job, okay, cool. If you enjoy it, cool.
No, they're just used to it.
If you don't enjoy it, if you're arguing about it every day and that's the conversation, it's like, oh, this person sucks. I know better than him. But why are you still there?
Because they're stuck. They don't have a mindset to move up or
it's fear. It's fear.
Yeah. So, and they're going to try to drag you down because you always get that. People all complain about their job, but they don't want to leave it. They complain about the job, but they don't want to do an elevation. They don't want to do nothing better. Then they just want to do the complaining. Yeah. That's the fun to them.
That's true.
And I'm cool with it because I'm going to ignore you and move on. I got stuff to do.
Right. Yeah. I just realized that, we all got an hourglass, you know what I'm saying, on our life.
That's true.
And even if I don't make it to where I want to be, I don't want to just sit there, saying, withering away, wondering what if. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm late, but I'm going now. I'm in motion right now. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like, as long as I'm working towards my goal, even if I kick the bucket before I meet it, make it, I'm fine with that because I was working towards what I'm trying to get to. I was working towards that. And I'd rather be working towards what my dreams and goals are than just sitting back and just working for somebody else and be like, man, this sucks. I
think it's just a mindset shift. I don't think they're going to ever make that connection to shift mindset. I think people, especially older people, they're in it how they know to be in it. How many people do you know that make moves? You got 14, 15-year-olds who was making real moves. You got the Motown crew who they were all doing this at 16, 17, 18. JD,
Right.
18, 19.
Right.
Those are moves. They have the mindset.
Yep. Exactly.
People who work at a factory and work there for 30 or 40 years, that's their mindset. So they don't even they can't understand making a real move because all they've been doing is what somebody's been telling them to do.
I'll say it like this. The worst thing that could happen to anybody is to have a job that they hate for decades, and then end up either losing that job or leaving that job just to go to another location to do the same thing that they were hating before. That is the worst thing. And I don't ever want to do that ever again. I used to do that. I worked in the insurance field, and I would always feel like, well, I would do better by staying in insurance because I have all this experience.
Mm-hmm.
That go get you some experience on something else. Do your own.
Well,
and it's not easy. I mean, shoot, I know a lot of entrepreneurs out here, depending on what season it is, are struggling. Like I've had one of my friends from high school that does clothing, for plus size clothing. He ended up having an email thing that had to be like, hey, it's tough. We're kind of asking, we're at the point where we need to ask for some donations to keep us going. And it's like, let me know if there's something I can do for you. It's something you want me to sew, put together. Whatever. If you don't have anything like that, just any donation, to help keep the lights on.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he gets real like that. But I still have more respect for somebody like that because they went out, man, they said, you know what? I'm going to work for myself and I'm going to make this happen myself. Versus breaking your back to go work for somebody that if you miss too many days or late too many times, they'll fire your ass and replace you. You know what I'm saying? And then what? You didn't spend all that time, energy, and effort for somebody else. And what? Put that into yourself.
Yeah.
Put that into your own business.
I really don't think that people, the people who do that, they are not the people to put it into themselves. You understand? Like, I've been running my business for forever, and you probably have too, but we have the mindset already to, whatever job that I might work is a stepping stone. This always has been planted in my head. This is a stepping stone, but the real move is to work for myself. Yeah. So to be honest, I'm going to step on all the stepping stones to get where I want to be. I don't care what it is, because I'm going to do that. But it's never to be like, wow, I just wish I could be the manager. I'm good. Like, I never wanted to be the manager. I'm just saying you have to have a mindset to do better. And a lot of times we're talking about the people who don't have that mindset shift to be able to do what you're saying. So you're going to have to leave them behind.
It's funny that you said that because that's all I wanted to be. It's like I just wanted to be not even a manager. I just wanted to be a team leader, a low-level manager. You couldn't even let me do that. It's like I'm clearly a leader. You asked me to do all this and tell them what to do, but you don't want to say, oh, you don't have all right, fuck your experience. I feel like I've been showing you the experience. I'm at the point now where they ask me to do shit. I'm like, no.
Hey, because really you should just be like, let me go ahead outside of here and do my thing. And
that's what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Like low key, for those of my production has slipped in my job because it's like, you know what? I try to do as much as I can for myself when I'm working for these other people.
Exactly.
I mean, for real, because I don't want to work for them forever. Like maybe a few more years, man, I'm just going to take that leap and just be about.
That's it. Bet on you.
You know what I'm saying? That's about. Right. And that's okay because you know what? These jobs are always going to be there.
Exactly.
I'm going to tell you, we're going to move on. These jobs that you're holding on to, they're always going to be there. Someone's always going to need to be available to answer the phone, right? Someone's always going to need their claim adjusted, whether it's car or a house or a medical claim. They're always going to need that adjusted. They're always going to be there. Phone jobs are always going to be there. Food, restaurants are always going to be there. Uber and Lyft seems like they're always going to be there. So go ahead and do what you dream. If you fail, that's okay. It's
that's
okay.
The part we don't understand. We don't understand that failure is fine.
It's okay to fail.
As a matter of fact, you're not going to succeed until you fail.
You got to figure out what works and what doesn't.
Guaranteed. You're not going to succeed.
I can't tell you how many times I've started something and I thought it was going to go this way, and you get into it, it's like, no, it's not quite going the way I thought. Right. I'm going to have to pivot a little bit over here. It's like, oh, okay, this is what's working. All right, well, shit, I guess we'll do this.
100%. But that's part of that's part of the achievement. You have to fail. I don't know anybody who's just made it from zero to the top with no failure. There's no scenario like that.
There you go. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to start. Don't be afraid to launch.
That's it.
Because the worst comes to worst, even if you fail, guess what? You can always get one of these jobs and you can sit back comfortably. It's like, you know what? Hey, I tried it.
That's true.
I tried to make that happen.
That's true.
You know,
And
that's
you
why
can try
it didn't
again.
happen. And you can try again. You can keep
always try
trying.
again.
You can keep trying. What was that? Morgan Freeman and Samuel Jackson didn't get their first movie roles until like they mid-40s and shit. Like,
I didn't know them facts.
I mean, no, but for real, yeah. I mean, I think the first time you seen Samuel Jackson, he was my age. He was on his movie role. He was my age, mid-40s. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, don't give up. Don't be afraid. I've thought about like, hey man, I may be too old to do this. I'm not saying come out with a rap album. I'm not saying that.
You can still do that.
Yeah, a lot of people are still doing that, but I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is like, hey, if you are good at something and you do have the talent, you know, you have the drive, go ahead and do it. It's better to do it now at 45 than to do it at 55 or at 65. But if you are 55, that's better than 65. If you are 65, that's better than being in the grave. You know what I mean? Just start whenever you can start.
I don't even see the limits. I really don't. I swear to God, I don't see the limit. Whatever it is I think I might want to do, there's no limit in my head. You know, of course, you probably know I act that same way to what I said. I don't see a limit.
The boss lady always has some new business venture.
And I go hard.
I just feel like, man, I feel like, damn. I was like, how many businesses you... It's just like, man, I'm sitting there thinking like the boss lady has like a crew. Like the only reason I haven't even started a whole bunch of stuff is like it's just me. Like I'm trying to struggle keeping up the podcast, and you got like 17 businesses and damn. Because, see, but you got a family. You enlist these. Hey, man, Mr. Wonderful, I need you to get up. I need you doing this. No. You know, I need you.
And be like, you leave me alone?
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You kind of are. He does not really be bothered with me like that.
Well, you would have liked for him to do that.
I sure would. I mean,
I'm pretty sure you get them kids whenever they available. Get them involved.
And they make themselves not available.
Oh, they make themselves
I'm telling you, they be like, Mama, that is your thing. That ain't my thing. I'm like, you right.
Ooh, boy. I tried, y'all. I tried to paint a picture of a black family working together, but I guess it's just, every person for them.
My kids is quick to be like, look, that's your dream. They quick to say that. I'm not mad at them though. They got their own dreams, but man, I will start a business.
Hey, when they give you that bill for that college semester, be like, you know what? Hey man,
your dream.
That was your dream. That's your dream. I got nothing to do with
right? That. They switch up real quick. Now, what did you need?
Oh. Right. Oh man, you know what? So we kind of went and talking about something very important. I'm glad we went there. We kind of towards the end of the show. I'm just trying to squeeze this last one in. We ain't gonna talk a whole lot about it.
I mean, do you have to?
Huh?
Do you have to? Because I feel like that's it's
another Naptown. We're definitely not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. We're going to spend right there.
Okay.
But all right, so Foo Ying, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Foo Ying, that restaurant. So I'm bringing it up. This is an article I read on Black Indy Live, right? And essentially it's a Chinese food restaurant. I've never been there. I don't know. Did it like reopen?
It's an East Side staple. It's literally been there.
So this is the one that opened a few months ago, and then they had to close it again. And then...
No, Foo Ying has been open since I was a kid.
Okay,
a long time ago.
All right,
and it's just been there. So they did a remodel. That's what they did. And so then when they opened the doors, people are like flocking in to see if everything's like it used to be. I mean, the food is decent. It really is. And they've been there literally 30, 40, I don't even know how many years. But it's an East Side staple.
But it's okay. So it's an East Side staple. And there's a lot of videos that I've been seeing about it since I guess they're reopening after they're renovated. Long lines, long waits for food. Like they're in there waiting for that. And I guess what the Indy Black Live, the online newspaper, they was asking was like, man, black people, it's like, why aren't we having this same type of fervor for our own businesses, when they open? We're out there. It's like we're standing in line in the cold waiting on some Chinese food for people that probably haven't done anything for the community or specifically the black community. I don't know. Maybe they have. I don't know. But this is kind of what they're saying. And it's like, why aren't we giving that same energy to Naptown black business owners that open restaurants, open this other stuff. It's like, why are we always complaining? Why are we always giving bad reviews? Why are we always trying to go and get some type of deal, discount, or whatever?
Okay. So for me, I've looked at this relaunch or reopening of Foo Ying, and they was dogging him out too on the Facebook, feed I see. They was like, anybody standing these damn long lines? And I was like, look, what are y'all there for? But I see what you're saying. Like, we do stand in the lines for other people, but I feel like we stand in the lines for ourselves too. Like, really? I do. I've seen the Trap right there on Keystone. I've seen lines out the door for them.
I've definitely seen that for the Trap.
Shadow Ultra Lounge. I mean, people have been talking about that just heavy duty here lately. And I ain't never been in it, but I've heard the conversation several times in a week. So, I mean, what I'm getting at is I think we do the same thing. It probably don't look like buzz because people are sharing it on Facebook or whatever. But I've seen us stand in lines and I've seen us patronize. So
do you think maybe just some people are just mad that, you know, they just see pictures of black folks standing in line for a business that's not black? You don't think it might be that? I really do feel like we're going to have those people. No matter what you do, you're going to have those people who's going to make a big deal out of it. But if you go, you know, article for article or restaurant for restaurant, I really do feel like we stand there for ourselves too. Okay. Now, that's just my real, authentic thought about it. I will say that because a part, I feel what you're saying. And part of me wanted to agree. It's like, yeah, you know, we don't really stand in line for, you know what I'm saying, stand in line for our own business. But then I'm thinking to myself, like, man, but I'm not racist. So, like, why the fuck does it matter whether I'm standing in line for a Chinese food restaurant or some, you know what I'm saying, you know, Jamaican jerk restaurant or whatever, you know? So what difference does it make, you know?
I feel like the people who have something to say about it are the people who are trying to find the controversy in it. Like, you wouldn't even look to see if somebody stood in a line for a black business because you were ready for the controversy. You know, like, I just don't believe that they can see it going any other way. That's just like, you know, if you have an issue with something, you're going to find a negative, you know, with that issue. You're not going to see the positive or the other side or the outlook or whatever. You're just going to try to keep it your way, the way you like to do it. If you're a messy person, you're going to find the messy shit.
Yeah.
Because I just don't see. I heard what you said, but I'm like, nah, they stand in line on the east side.
They stand in line on the east side for a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. All right.
I just don't, I mean, if it's good food, I think black people stand in line for it.
I got you. So it could just be a scenario of maybe we're just going to make some content and just ask like a question and just get people riled up. You know what I'm saying? Just get people. It's like, why aren't you standing in line, man, for, you know what I'm saying, the Tyrone's barbecue? You know what I mean? Why you going to Foo Ying, man? Why, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, why ain't you know what I'm saying, big Burford's fat back and ribs? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Why not? I miss the Trap. You know, the Trap ain't open anymore. I miss that. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you remember they stood in line for that? They was out there in droves.
I miss it because, you know, I never.
R&R Seafood. Go ahead.
I never had a chance to go up there. It's like I always come out here to the shop and it's always either I've missed it. You know, the hours are so weird. Like, I'll come in on the weekend. It's like, oh, they close at like noon or something like that. Now, that's the question,
because they be having this weird. All the black companies, it seems like, have the weird hours.
They do have weird hours. It's like, look, I understand that you own your own business. Like, I get it. You know, but don't make it like Uber. Like, don't just. That's what
the argument should be. We can't stand in line. We don't know when you open.
We definitely don't know when y'all is open, man. Oh my goodness, man! You didn't click off. I'm about to end the show, but yo, that's right, man. I can't tell you how many times. That's like, why do we have to follow your social media feed to know when you're open?
That's it.
You know, it's like, damn. Because if I show up to your shop at a point where you should be open, you're like, you're closed. Yeah. I do that a couple times. If you even get a couple times out of me, it's like, oh, KFC.
Because who got time?
Shit. Because who got time? Churches, somebody white is open. Somebody it's white, the white people, the Chinese people, you know what I'm saying? So the Mexicans, the Arabs, man, they are open.
Yep.
They are open. Some of these are open on Christmas, and your ass is closed because you want to go because Caitlin Clark is playing tonight, so we closing up early. You know what I'm saying? So we go to the game and shit. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck out of here, man. It's like, man, you better get some employees, man, and stay open, man.
Yeah, that's what the argument is. I think it don't have nothing to do with what you said. I think that we just have to find them good hours.
You are right, man, because these will close on your ass. And sometimes, if you ain't following social media, sometimes you don't even know. You drove all the way out there. I mean, it's closed. Oh, You gotta go to Popeyes now. You know what I mean? You got
All the way across town.
All the way across town. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a good one. Maybe we'll just end that right there. All right. As usual, we want to go ahead and thank the boss lady for being here, a wonderful co-host. Absolutely. Boss lady, where can they find you at here on social media?
You already know where to find me in social media land on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at madam.bosslady.
There you go, madam.bosslady. And you can find me, Starship West, on pretty much everything on X, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, under Starship West. You can also find the Wolves of Naptown podcast. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, and we are on TikTok under the Wolves of Naptown podcast. So go ahead and check it out. Hey, clap it out to you out there for running up the views on these videos, man. I wish I could run up the views on every video, but we do appreciate the ones you really, really do like. We're going to be looking into that, so definitely thank you for that. I'm getting a lot of feedback. A lot of people are waiting, to watch a full episode on YouTube. It is coming, and I'm taking my time with that because I know you ain't gonna flood the YouTube.
He don't never know how to act.
Yeah, man.
He don't know how to act.
Y'all just, man, y'all want everything. At first, it's like you couldn't listen to an audio podcast, and now we're giving you video clips, and now it's like the video clips ain't enough. You want the whole show that you're not gonna watch. You know what I'm saying?
Man, just let them people be.
We're gonna put it on YouTube, and I'm gonna quiz y'all.
Y'all be like good with me. I already know what the deal is.
There'll be a gift card probably like within the hour mark or something. It's like, man, let's see if you actually watch this bit. But we'll be on YouTube very, very, very soon. Other than that, hey, thanks once again. We're going to go ahead and give you as much love, as much toxic, and as much just whatever pettiness as we can give you in 2025. Thank you for being the loyal listeners of the Wolves of Naptown podcast. We appreciate you and hope to see you again during next week's show.